Yo, what's good, guys? It is your boy Luna, the programmer here, and we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. And you already know what it is. You already know what the deal is. You already know what the situation. You already know how things are. Okay, so part two for the anniversary is about to start, and to kick us off, we have some delectable, scrumptious EZAs at our disposal. And they are the four that everyone was expecting. Obviously, we have Goku, we have the Super Saiyan God Goku from the Broly movie, his Vegeta counterpart, the OG Omega Shenron, the ones that introduced categories to these two, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, let's start with the Godly Duo and see what they have here. And of course, we'll do our usual link and a partner check afterwards. So, leader. Now they lead Super SDR types 132 all stats. Let's see. Vegeta. Oh, I didn't even realize Vegeta greatly raised his attack because his offense was so low. Well, both of them, their offense was so low that it didn't really matter. So he greatly raises attack, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and then greatly lowers enemy defense now. So that's interesting. Divine Pressure. So now he has 150% attacking defense at turn start. He has a high chance of guarding all attacks still. Then he gets an additional 77% attacking defense after receiving an attack for 3 turns, which is quite nice. And then a medium chance to perform an additional super, and a great chance of stunning if you have a movie boss or pure Saiyan's category enemy, which is good because movie bosses, they started to, as far as enemies, they weren't super prevalent, but now that that's been expanded to not only movie bosses but also pure Saiyan, that's pretty damn good. But if it's good for Vegeta, you already know it's good for Goku, because remember, Goku, he actually reduced damage received by 77% if you were facing a movie boss enemy. Now, however, if you can see, he reduces 77% damage received if you're a movie boss or pure Saiyan. That alone is insane. Like, that alone is absolutely bonkers. Like, if you were to take everything away from this Goku and just have that, that's pretty good. Anyways, so leader skill is the same format as Vegeta. He raises defense for a turn, in addition to sealing on his super attack now, so that's good. He gets the 150, just like Vegeta, the 3 key, changes key spheres, 7% in addition to key sphere obtained. Now, previously it was just attack, now he gets attack and defense per key sphere. 77%, we're collecting 2 or more rainbow key spheres, and of course the damage reduction that we just mentioned. Pretty bonkers, if I do say so myself. Now, for the boy Omega Shenron, he's had it rough, you know, because Omega, even when he came out, he wasn't really good, because at that time, obviously, categories were first becoming a thing. We didn't have, the godly support units that we have now. The only the one card that would have linked really good with him was another Omega. That would have been the STR. So he has been pretty mid from the get-go. And then even as Shadow Dragon Saga became a better category, became a great category even, especially up until the 7th anniversary when it became a really good category, it is like he had no place on it, right? So even though he led it, he had no place on it. You would be running Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or you would be running... Well, actually, yeah, you would just be running them. If you were running the team at all, you would be running him, right? So, yeah, let's see what they've done for him this time. So, he was 150 before, right? 150, and he was 3 key to Fizz types and 50%. So, that's been up to 170 for his main category lead and 100% for his type lead. He raises his defense for a turn. That's what they've added to him. So, he calls immense and greatly lowers enemy defense. Now, he raises his own defense. So, he gets... Previously, when he had 120% attack, he now gets 150 to attack and defense. He still has his 20% debuff. And now here's an entirely new part. He gains an additional 10% attack and defense per attack performed, which caps out at 70. So he has a sort of STR cooler, not STR cooler, Fizz cooler effect. And then he has he launches an additional attack, which has a medium chance to become a super. So, yeah, so it seems they've upped his chance there. So it went from a chance to a medium chance. Again, he has the additional per attack performed. He still has his debuff. He raises his defense for a turn. He has his 150 defense now. Pretty good. Now, what I'm really interested in wanting to know is the boy Gogeta. So, similar scheme to Omega. He's 170 for his main lead, 100% for his type lead. He greatly raises attack and defense for a turn, just as he did before, and he greatly lowers defense along with causing immense damage to the enemy. So that's what they've added. They've added the greatly lowering defense. Whereas before he had 120% attack, now he has 150. Again, he still has his debuff. Now this is something new. They've added a high chance for him to be super effective against all types. Then he has an additional 25 for... What? He has an additional 25% attack and defense for 5 turns every time when performing a super attack, which caps at 50. And then he has a great chance of evading and countering with tremendous power. I don't know if you've seen, but this is actually busted. This is dummy broken. Like, I've seen Gogeta with 6 million, 7 million, 8 million attack stats, and it's like this guy, in terms of offensive stats, has literally been turned into an LR at his peak. He's been turned into an LR, and it's like, bro, 7th anniversary just keeps getting better and better. So I'm gonna pause the recording and take a quick look at the links and partners, and we can go over those in just a second. Alright, we're back. RIP to LR Genema, by the way. Worst LR of all time. So, obviously, we're not going to have information for how many links they share with the latest LRs. But you can certainly imagine they'll share a few. I expect 4 or 5 to be shared. Okay, so that's just my thing. So if I go Super Saiyan God here, pardon the key sounds. If I go Super Saiyan God here, it pulls up blue, but here are the boys. So we'll take a look at Goku because he's listed first. One thing that I want to point out, obviously they will link with each other, right? So they share 6 links, so that's a 6 out of 7 rotation right there. Another thing, this Gogeta Blue. Now this Gogeta Blue has fallen off quite a bit, unfortunately. He's fallen off quite a bit. However, I do think it is possible for part 3 of this celebration for him to EZA. So I want to keep him in mind as a potential partner. So you have these two potentially, and this Gogeta, we already know he's going to be pretty damn good. I would say his upgrade probably would be Gogeta 4 level, and Gogeta 4 went from garbage to godlike, you know? So I would want to keep him in mind, just in case. If you haven't already leveled up his links, make sure you get him. So yeah. Now, those two aside, let's take a look at what we have here. So we have garbage. Again, could get an easy A. You're probably not going to be running him. Blue boys. I mean, but that's the TUR for them. The LR will share less links. So these are pretty irrelevant. Trunks. I mean, tech type, Realm of Gods, Legendary Existence. It could work if you're running a tech team. Transforming Goku, okay, not too shabby. Transforming Vegeta needs an easy A, unfortunately. Bardock, interestingly enough. 4 links we start getting interesting. You have Broly. You have, well, he's bad. Garbage. Well, they're still really good. So potentially them on Realm of Gods or Pure Saiyans. Him, even Namek Goku. But again, Namek Goku has better partners, so it's like you got to be really tricky with these LRs here. Unfortunately, this Gogeta's pretty garbage. These Super Saiyan 3s, the Broly, no. Maybe these guys. Again, this guy on a tech team, that could be quite nice. This guy in Realm of Gods could be quite nice. Vegeta Blue is kind of, these Vegetas, you know, you're not. Yeah, whatever. UI Goku, You probably want sticking with better partners. This Vegeta needs an EZA. This Broly, if Broly gets an EZA, that might not be bad for Pure Saiyans if you want to run, a weirdly built Pure Saiyans. These guys, they need another EZA. See, this is the disadvantage of releasing a unit and then immediately EZAing them, because now you've locked them into being, whatever era that unit it is. So, okay, these guys came out a couple years ago, right? So, because they EZA'd pretty much immediately, if I remember correctly, they are locked to the meta for a free-to-play unit for back then. So, like, at least with Roshi, he was good pre-EZA. I still wish they had waited, but at least he was good pre-EZA. These guys are garbage pre and post, unfortunately. Them aside, though, that's pretty much it, because you're not running anyone else, and once you start getting to 3 links, you start stretching it. You start stretching yourself a bit thin there. Especially since all these guys up here that you would use have better partners than this Goku, as good as this Goku is. Right, so that's the Goku. Take a look at Vegeta. You have a fairly similar story. Again, 6 links with the Goku, 6 links with himself. The Vegeta, garbage, mid, decent enough. Could be great with an EZA. Again, these two could be phenomenal with an EZA. Maybe. No. Again, EZA, maybe. No. Again, the Trunks, maybe. If you want, I guess you can run Vegeta family. I guess. It would be weird. Again, when you get to 3 links, you start stretching it. Again, maybe these two. It's a little slim pickings. Let's take a look at Omega, because now, Omega Shenron. He's not listed here, of course, but the new Sin Shenron, the tech one that just came out, excellent rotation. I'm not sure if he shares the same exact link set as this guy, because, again, this guy only has 6 links, but if they have a similar link set, that's 5, 6 out of 7 for this guy, you think about that, could become quite a deadly rotation for those two. You have the LR Shadow Dragons, which is a decent unit. You have Garbage. You have Enginemba. You have this guy. They don't share any categories, though, so it's like, that would be kind of weird. At least with LR Janemba, they share a type, but, Enginemba doesn't. Again, slim pickings here, because Super 17 is like, They do share quite a bit of categories, though. Here's one. Shadow Dragon Nova Shenron. This is a good one here. This guy, he supports sworn enemies. I don't believe he's on that category, so, and again, you're not going to want to do this. If this guy gets an EZA, he could be an okay partner on power absorption. Again, you have the Shadow Dragon. This guy still doesn't have a Dokkan. What the hell? Maybe you get to Dokkan soon. And then we start getting into really slim. Like, okay, Kid Buu supports, I guess, but why would you do that when STR Kid Buu exists? Buu Tanks is not super great. Cell is not super great. Again, Shadow Dragon. Turles is kind of, yeah, you're not going to run. Then, surprisingly enough, they do share 3 links in a category here. So it's a little rough out here for your boy Omega, right? It is a little rough. However, the boy Gogeta, though. Now let's talk about the boy Gogeta, though. Gogeta is eating. Okay, so you have no. Could work, especially on the new category team. Could work. These guys, when he gets an EZA, definitely could work. I can't remember if he has an EZA or not, but if he does, that's good. Again, could work on the Fusion team. These guys, he's not really a fan of him anymore. Obviously, all the Fusion units, besides you. Not you. You suck. I still hold fast to the belief that these guys will EZA during the celebration. I want that. Obviously, you have our boys. You have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta even. Right? You have, again, other Fusion units. This guy who could EZA Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. You You have the Dokkan Fest Goku here. You have, again, this guy for Fusion Team. Who else? Because you get the 3 links. You start stretching it. I'm trying to think. Any other GT units that are prevalent? Yeah, LR Super 17. Yeah, like you're gonna do that. These guys, again, this guy could work on a Super Tech Team or Accelerated Battle. Do they share any categories as of yet? I don't think so. On the probably on the new team, the Beyond Super Saiyan, whatever they call it. So yeah, any character that you see here that is on the Beyond Super Saiyan team as well could potentially work. Like, okay, well, these guys are Super Saiyan 1, so I don't know if they count. But yeah, if you are, this guy could get an EZA within the next year or less. So yeah, and then you start getting into SRs and such. This guy, once he EZAs, could be great for, again, that Beyond Super Saiyan team. Even though, again, that is one team, so it's not exactly an ideal partner. You're going to want to stick with the fusions, right? You're going to want to stick with the fusions or Super Saiyan 4s, right? Obviously, again, they are not listed here, but the brand new LR Super Saiyan 4s will be a good one. So that is going to do it for us this time. Obviously, I think Gogeta is eating the most. Then you have the Goku and the Vegeta. And unfortunately, in last place, you have the boy Omega. Because even though, again, Omega did just get a buff with the brand new Sin, that's one unit. You know, and then you have what, the LR Shadow Dragons, maybe Nova Shenron. That's it. Meanwhile, Gogeta has the brand new LRs. You have various fusion units. You have this Gogeta Blue, which could EZA. You know, it's not really a competition. So again, that's gonna do it for us this time. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video or learned something new. Leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy the video or didn't learn anything. My name is Luna, also known as Luna the Programmer, and I will catch you guys in that next one. Peace.